Film what we're in for. Well-coached team, aggressive defense, strong offensive line with a great running game, and a quarterback that's dual threat. I think our guys understand clearly what this game's all about, and we had a good practice today.
You mentioned Curtis Porter yesterday.
Yeah.
Is he ready to take a role?
I think he's ready. I mean, I was encouraged yesterday, and there's nothing, in today's practice that would discourage that. So it'd be great. I mean, it'd be great to have, our D-line kind of come back here at the end. It'd be awesome.
Al, can you give us an update on Jordan?
Just he's still doubtful. He's still doubtful for the game. We'll keep trying to rehabilitate him, but as of right now, he's doubtful.
Was he out here today, and was he out of the hospital? That kind of
Yeah. Again, I'm starting to get a big picture of it being on Twitter during practice and ESPN and helicopters and everything, but again, it's just so overblown that he's fine. He's fine.
Have you thought at all about limiting Twitter posts during the season or anything like that?
No, I would rather educate the kids, and obviously, we got a long way to go. Again, at some point, we're trying to, to build productive citizens. You know what I mean? And if they work for a company, they can't do that. And if they want to play in the NFL, they can't do that. So, I mean, they have to learn. They have to learn here, and hopefully, when somebody makes a mistake like we had last week, that will last a cycle. That will last a whole cycle, and we got to make sure that we really learn from that. We got to make an example of that and learn from that.
Coach, you're obviously getting into the harder recruiting time now as you're finishing up the season.
Yeah.
If a kid says to you, "Hey, Coach, I just, with what's looming out there, I don't feel comfortable about maybe committing or whatnot," how do you counter that kind of argument?
Well, we're just moving forward. I mean, we're gonna find 25 to 30 guys that want to be Miami Hurricanes and have a commitment to our core values and want to go to a top 40 institution. That want to go to a place that produces the most, NFL players and has the most national championships in the last 30 years. That's what we're going to do. And, again, we have a great plan moving forward. I think our coaches are doing a great job in recruiting. And, just quietly, we have a real good recruiting class going, very quietly. And we're going to just continue to do that.
You talked a little bit about the two South Florida running backs, Scott and Murray, what they do individually, and how you plan to stop each one.
Yeah, again, Murray was already a heralded running back, and then Scott came on board, so that fortified their situation there. And Scott's going to be probably the freshest player on the field this week after sitting out. So he's a big, strong back. We're going to have to tackle really well, and they provide a great combination in conjunction with the running that we get out of Daniels. So it's an excellent offense. I mean, it's 470 yards a game or whatever it is. That's a big number. We haven't seen those numbers a lot. And that's a great number, and their balance is exceptional.
Because they run so much, are you looking to isolate that part of the game? And
you really can't isolate. You can't isolate with them because it's Daniels is doing a good job throwing it, and he's getting the ball to the perimeter. Some of their young receivers have really stepped up as of late because I know they had some injury problems at that spot. So those kids have stepped up. He's running the ball himself, and then he's handing it off to the two guys you mentioned earlier, Scott and Murray. So, I mean, it's a great challenge. It's a three-pronged attack for sure.
Have you been doing any scout team MVPs or anything to reward scout team players?
Every week we have a player of the week. It's actually in our release every week. It's probably something that doesn't jump out. I didn't mean to sell you out, but it's in there. And those guys get to travel with us, and last week we had a couple of guys. Travis Goldstein did a good job for us last week. Kidd did a good job for us, and I think Crawford on the other side. I have a couple ideas who's doing a heck of a job this week, but we usually release it following the game.
Look at the release.
All set, guys?
Thanks.
Thank you.